being jealous, being envious, looking at what other people have, because you don't know. You don't know the type of grace that's on their life. So the same way how God blesses us with our own unique circumstances, that we're graced. It's by grace that we get to carry these things. But it doesn't mean now that somebody else will be able to have the same grace to walk in your shoes. Or vice versa. It doesn't mean now when you look at somebody else's life, no matter what it is that you're looking at, you can look at their looks, their appearance, what they have, their accomplishments. You don't know. But God has given them a grace that they can actually get through all of that. They can actually have the capacity for all of that. So while you're sitting down there, paying attention, noticing what somebody else has, and then you make the mistake of starting to compare yourself to that other person, I need you to stop for a second and really think, do you even have the grace from God to be what that person is? To be in a position to where that person is? To have what that person even has? Do you have the grace? And when I talk about grace, I mean, like, do you have the character? Do you have the mindset? Do you have the patience? Do you have any of the fruits of the Spirit that that person may have that they have cultivated, that the Lord has blessed them with? Do you have that? And this is not to make you feel bad. It really isn't. But hopefully it will make you stop and think for a second that maybe perhaps God just has not graced you as yet with that for a reason. Because sometimes we can be so fixated and so focused on looking at what other people have and thinking, why me? Why didn't I have that? Why am I not in the same position as them? But you don't know. You don't know. So you do yourself a disservice if you're going to think and you're going to compare yourself to others. Stop and think. Not even stop and think. Stop and pray and ask God, what is it? That maybe perhaps, like, you know what I mean? You're not graced for that. Whatever that thing is. You're not graced for it. Because you don't even know all the warfare. You don't even know what comes along with that. The discipline that's required. You don't know. So for somebody else, it may look easy. It may look easy, that walk. But it isn't. It isn't. But if there is somewhere in your life that you want to accomplish, or you want to be, or you want to do, or whatever it is, ask God. Go in your closet and go in your prayer closet and ask God. Ask God, first of all, to reveal you to yourself. And then ask God, God, what is it that it's going to take? What's it going to take? How can you pour into me? God, how can I learn from you? God, what is it now that you want me to do in the next season? How can I become that person? So don't waste your time looking at what somebody else has. Even if it is their quality, their being, just the way how they show up. Don't waste your time being envious and jealous of that. But go to God and ask God, God, how can you prune me? How can you shape me to becoming the person that you were created me for? How can you pour into me, God? And see where that gets you.